8 warning signs that you have too much estrogen. In many cases, having too much of something in your body is bound to cause some sort of issue. Take estrogen, for example. According to WebMD, too much estrogen can cause weight gain. In fact, they also add that many overweight women tend to have high estrogen levels. For those who may not be familiar with what estrogen is, it's an entire class of related hormones, which includes estradiol, estriol, and estrone, according to WebMD. Estrogen levels tend to rise at certain times. The main time is during puberty, which is when a girl's body is beginning to change. Another reason estrogen may rise is because of weight gain, which, coincidentally, is one of the symptoms of high estrogen levels. Before we begin this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more daily tips like this, and turn on notifications so you never miss our new videos. Now, keep watching for signs that you have too much estrogen, and make sure that you stick around until the end, because once we tell you about the top 8 signs that you have too much estrogen, we'll tell you about the top things that women notice first about men they meet. Now, here are the top signs that you may have too much estrogen. Number 8. Abdominal weight gain. According to a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, the fat tissue produces excess estrogen, mainly in the abdominal area, which can cause abdominal weight gain. As the fatty tissue produces estrogen, estrogen produces more fatty tissue. And if you have too much estrogen, this will cause weight gain in the area that has too much of it. Number 7. Swollen or tender breasts. When you're pregnant, estrogen causes the breast ducts to enlarge. Also, progesterone, which is produced mainly in the ovaries following ovulation each month, can cause the breasts to feel sore, according to Healthline. They add that if you notice that your breasts are sore or swollen, and you are not ovulating or pregnant, it could be a cause of too much estrogen. Number 6. Thyroid dysfunction. According to Outsmart Disease, many women who are in their 30s will experience symptoms that are attributed to conditions such as thyroid disease because of too much estrogen. This occurs because when there is too much estrogen, the thyroid-binding protein called globulin increases. When this occurs, the T4 and T3 thyroid hormones become low because they become attached to the thyroid globulin. This will prevent the thyroid hormones from entering the cells and can result in hyperthyroid symptoms. Number 5. Irregular periods. According to the Women's Health Network, when a woman has an irregular period, which is when it comes too early or too late, she could experience weight gain, which is a sign of hormonal imbalance, which can also be caused by too much estrogen. As I mentioned earlier, fat tissues make estrogen, so the more you have, the more estrogen you produce. Number 4. Fibrocystic breasts. A woman's breast changes occur in response to the hormones that are made by the ovaries. If a woman has fibrocystic breasts, it could be caused by high estrogen and low progesterone levels, according to Healthline. Women will experience breast tissue changes. They will become lumpy and rope-like. They will also be painful and tender to touch. Number 3. Mood swings. A hormonal imbalance can cause mood swings, which in this case would be too much estrogen. This occurs because it affects the chemistry of the brain, according to Healthline. Women who are pregnant or going through menopause can experience mood swings. Number 2. Memory problems. As I mentioned earlier, one of the signs of high estrogen is thyroid issues, which can result in hyperthyroidism. According to Healthline, hyperthyroidism can cause memory issues. This occurs because the body is unable to produce the hormone that is essential for energy metabolism. Number 1. Headache. It is very common for women to experience headaches that are linked to hormonal fluctuations, according to Healthline. Pregnancy, birth control pills, and menstruation all have the ability to affect your estrogen levels. which can result in headaches if they are too high or too low. Now that you know what signs to look out for that you may have too much estrogen, here are some more things about women that you may be surprised to find out. For example, did you know that research states that there are certain things that most women notice about men when they first meet a guy? That's right, there are. Evolutionary biology has taught us that all animals, including humans, are designed in such a manner so that they are motivated by the spreading of their genes. This is because inherently we are designed to want to survive, and the best form of survival is passing on our genes. But nowadays, the idea of attraction can be a lot tougher, or a lot easier, with the advent of technology and social media. So keep watching to find out some things that women will notice first when they meet a guy. Whether it be a set of rock-hard abs or a bright, even smile, here are some of the things that will catch a woman's attention first. A recent study used an eye tracker to look at what parts of the male body that a woman would look at first. Researchers were then able to identify the parts of a man that most females notice first when looking at guys. Abs. In a setting such as a beach or a pool where a man only is wearing a swimsuit, a woman's glance will first go to his stomach or his abs. Now, this may be perfect for the avid gym goer with a strict diet, but have no fear, because studies have shown that women who are seeking a long-term relationship would prefer a dad bod over a fit one. This is actually pretty interesting, considering the fact that most people would probably think women prefer more fit guys. The fact is, women tend to see fit guys as more egotistical than other men. There may also be an intimidation factor involved. They may feel intimidated by how good the man looks and may always compare themselves to him. They may also get jealous easily when they see other women, or men, checking out their significant other. This may be detrimental to the relationship, especially when one of the people in the relationship tends to be overly jealous. Face. After checking out his torso, most women will then look at his face. A guy's face is one of the first things a woman will look at when checking out a guy. Whether he has a nice body or not, if they are not attracted to the face, they will likely not want to be with that person. If they are attracted to the guy's face, they may brush off any other physical aspects that they may not be attracted to. Arms. A woman is also very likely to notice a man's arms. This includes his shoulders and biceps. Many women like a man who is strong and can do things with their hands. It shows masculinity and the fact that they can be protectors. Whether the man has muscles or not, if he has big arms and looks like he's fairly strong, a woman will be very attracted to him, which is why it is one of the first things they look at when they're checking out a guy. Eyes. In a less naked situation, such as out on the street, a woman will notice a man's eyes first. Then, she will look at his smile before analyzing how tall he is. A man's eyes and smile say a lot about his facial features. When you look into someone's eyes, it is very easy to develop a deep and strong connection that goes beyond his physical attraction. Getting lost in someone's eyes is one of the first signs of love. Hands. Researchers also noticed that women have a tendency to look at a man's hands, so be sure to keep them clean, trimmed, and moisturized. If a man has strong, manly hands that aren't dirty, it means that they take care of themselves. And just like women like men with big, strong arms, they also like men with big, strong hands. It's a complete turn-on for them. Style. Finally, a woman will notice a man's style or his attire. While there isn't a universal uniform for appealing to all women, the study showed that females preferred men who were confident over someone who is timid and shy. Surprisingly, researchers found that despite the lack of clothing, very few women will look at a man's crotch. So what do you think? What are some signs that you may have too much estrogen, and what do you notice first about the opposite sex? Let us know in the comments section below. Enjoyed this video? hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.